go through with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't. Not getting married.
Because you just want to, like, you just want to do it for the gram. Like, you just want to show off for social media.
We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your little cousins and your peers. I thought we was doing this for us, though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done. If we can't do it how I said I want it done, then we don't have to do it at all. I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse?
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got an entitled sister here, man, who is essentially upset because this brother says he wants to go ahead and marry her in a courthouse, right? He said he doesn't want no big extravagant wedding where he has to spend all his money, or people want to use this line and say, hey, well, it's really not, you know, the bride or the husband's job to pay for the wedding. It's really the husband's parents' jobs to pay for the wedding, as if a lot of kids who are getting married are living in two-parent households, right? There's a lot of kids, man, who are raised in single-parent households, whether that be with the mother or the dad. So why are we then going to want to put all of that pressure and all of that financial burden on the parents? Doesn't make any sense. And on top of that, they didn't even ask for that. So once again, it's just selfish behavior, right? When somebody, and once again, it's only women who sit up here and say dumb shit like that. Well, you know what? Well, your parents are going to be paying for it. Well, they didn't sign up for that, right? They didn't sign up for that. They got other things they got to worry about. But once again, only women are allowed to think this way, feel this way, and make stupid rules like that, right? The reason a lot of people get married in the courthouse is because either they don't have a whole lot of money, or once again, they just don't want to have that extravagant wedding. Like, why would you want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a wedding, on a couple of on a wedding that's only going to last a couple of hours? Like, people make it make sense, right? Make it make sense. So, like I said, when you have a man who's just simply saying, hey, man, listen, it's all about getting married. It's all about marriage. It's not about the wedding. Women are going to sit over here, man, and let that go all out through the other ear and say, well, this is
saying City Hall because shit about to get left. Like, I'm telling you right now.
At the end of the day,
weddings are all about women, right? Which is number one, which is the biggest reason why a lot of men do not care for it. But once again, because we are men, right? A lot of us are going to fall victim to it and say, you know what, hey, we're going to give in, fine. You know, if that's going to make my shorty happy, then fine. A lot of your betas are going to be doing it, right? There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They're going to be doing it. I just think we need to stop trying to make it a norm, right? To number one, try to make the husband pay for the freaking wedding. And number two, trying to force men to be a part of weddings that they don't want to be a part of. If they don't want to have a wedding, that's fine. Get it in the courthouse. It works both, right? It works for both. It works for the man and woman because y'all saving money, right? So instead of spending a couple of that, and then on top of that, the man just spent a couple of $1,000s, right, on a wedding ring, right? So he has to spend money on a wedding ring. Anything that has to do with the wedding itself, such as getting a car, dress, setting up things. I mean, just everything. But once again, he has to pay for the wedding ring and he has to pay for all of this, or they're going to sit over here and put it onto his parents. At the end of the day, the man has to have pretty much accepts all of the burden, right? And that's sad, right? That's sad because once again, it just shows how untraditional, right, and how entitled a lot of women are today. So let's go ahead, man, and look at this video, man, because this sister, man, it's ridiculous. Like, there should be no reason why this sister is that entitled.
Go through with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't. Not getting married.
Because you just want to, like, you just want to do it for the gram. Like, you just want to show off for social media.
We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your little cousins and your peers. I thought we.
And like she said, she want to be blinged out. And like you said, man, you just want to do all of this just to stunt on your own family members. Think about it. A lot of these women are doing all of this stuff just to stunt on their own family members. For whatever reason, I do not know why, But I mean, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's taking their time out to go to your wedding. They're the ones that are taking their time out to sit over here and support you. So why is it your main goal to have a wedding is just to be blinged out and to sit over here and say it's about me, it's about me, it's about me, when it's supposed to be about you and the man? But once again, the wedding is never about the man, right? The wedding is never about the man. And I'm pretty sure if you ask most men here in the world, right, in the world, are you okay with having these big ass, crazy ass weddings with you having to be the one to provide it? I bet you every last man will say no. I will have a regular wedding that's probably $1,000, or we can get married in a courthouse for $50 and we can spend that $1,000 on something else. Maybe a trip. I don't know, right? And then on top of that, when you're talking about the honeymoon, guess who's gonna have to pay for that? The man more than likely gonna have to pay for the honeymoon. Or, oh well, we're gonna go half. But from the time that he bought the ring till the time that y'all go to the honeymoon, who put in more? That's my question. Who put in more money? 9 times out of 10, that man did, right? Now his pockets is hurting. His parents' pockets is hurting probably, because once again, we have a lot of women who want to believe in your parents should be paying for the wedding. Why can't your parents pay for it? Right? Once again, why can't your parents pay for it? Right? And once again, you're gonna have some people say, hey, well, the woman parents are gonna pay for it sometimes. The parents shouldn't be paying for it because they're not the ones that's getting married. They've already been married. Right? So once again, this is just something that is for women. And like I said, her intentions are piss poor. The fact that you want to stunt on the same people you invited to come to your party, that's just crazy.
He's doing this for us, though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done. If we can't do it how I said I want it done, then we don't have to do it at all. I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse? Like, that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like, you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
I'm being cheap, but you want a whole cruise right now. Okay, you ain't had to pay a dollar. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm used to dealing with people with money who are able to get me whatever I need, whenever I want it, however I want it. You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that, because you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know where I come from. So I'm saying, but you know, it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Anything you ask for, you acting like it. Anything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm saying? This is the one thing. Nah, that's not what I'm used to. So give me exactly what I'm asking for, and there's no problem. So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband? If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy because it makes you I don't want to. If it makes you
Hey, and he's stupid for even asking that. Number one, man, like somebody said, make sure the girl that you're vetting, make sure she wants to be a wife, right? Make sure she wants to be a wife, and make sure she doesn't just want a husband, right? Because most of your women, a lot of your sisters, they want husbands. They don't want to be a wife, they want husbands. They want to be able to sit over here and be able to tell that man what to do, and that man be able to fund their lifestyle. She's saying, well, you know what, hey man, this is what I'm used to dealing with, right? Now mind you, they are on a cruise. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're probably on a Carnival cruise, maybe. I'm not sure what cruise. I believe that is a Carnival cruise. Mind you, me and my girlfriend, we always cruising, right? So, and he said he paid for that cruise. So the fact that he's paying for that cruise, more than likely are doing excursions. Listen, people, I cruise all the time. I know how much money you're spending on a cruise. You're gonna spend upwards of $2,000 on a cruise. That's not broke. And he's paying for all of that, dog, that's not broke. So the fact that, like I said, she's sitting over here being this entitled. And like I said, he just answered his question. He said, do you want a sugar daddy or do you want a husband? The fact that you even have to ask that tells us everything we need to know. Tells us everything that we need to know. It tells us that you have a piss poor taste in women, and that you're going for women who are pretty much like IG models. Women who are speaking like this are pretty much your IG models, are pretty much your women, men who are very delusional. A lot of your average women are like this too, but you know, hey, you know, like I said, you're gonna have a lot of women, men who are still conservative too. Like I said, there will always be some, but you're gonna have a lot of sisters who have this kind of mindset. It's always about me. Like I said, and these are the type of women, men, that will forever be single, because they will never find a man that will sit up here and put up with this. This man probably ain't gonna want to put up with that, and I hope he doesn't. And if he does, it's stupid on his part. And I don't need to be seeing any more videos of him complaining about this woman, because once again, now the whole world sees what you're seeing, right? We're seeing it from your point of view. Now that we see it from your point of view, it's time for you to make a damn good decision. Who's going to leave this woman alone, right? You can either be with this chick continue to go through hell with her, continue to deal with all of the shit that you're dealing with, or go ahead and say, you know what, man, since you got it, I'm moving on to somebody else. That's all you have to do. But this right here is just entitlement this is entitlement beyond entitlement, right? So once again, man, y'all guys, let me know, man, how y'all feel about this, right? Once again, guys, let me know down below. Do y'all even care about weddings? Do y'all care about weddings? Because I know I don't, right? I know I don't. I be trying to tell my girlfriend all the time, man, listen, I like courthouse it is, right? Because I'm gonna have to spend a couple of $1,000s, maybe $1,000, maybe $1,500 on a wedding ring. Then I'm gonna have to turn around. I'm gonna have to sit over here and pay for a wedding, and then you're gonna want me to pay for, a honeymoon and vacations, and then on top of that, we're gonna be doing more vacations on top of that. No. It's once again, it's greediness amongst a lot of you women, and it's because we've allowed women to be this entitled. You heard what she said. This is not what I'm used to. So you more than likely she's used to damn drug dealers, man, who's making that fast money, who can freaking spend it on them just like that. Hey girl, shit, man, I just brought in a couple of thousand, man, shit, go get yourself a Chanel bag. And there's a reason why she's not with him right now. She's saying she's not used to you spending a couple of $1,000s for her to get onto the cruise and buy her everything she wants. She's not used to that. Dog, that means she's more than likely a groupie and a chick, man, who's been around the block and who's pretty much had a piss poor past. Let's be real, they had a piss poor past. What people don't understand is you can simply look at her and tell what her past was like, right? You can look at her and just tell what her past was like. She probably dealt with a bunch of drug dealers, or she was one of those girls who kept dealing with, older rich man after older rich man after older rich man. Now she wants to settle down, but at the same time, she still wants to have that lifestyle. Well, you know what? Hey, now I'm gonna have to downgrade a little bit. I can't be dealing with all these sugar daddies anymore. Now I'm gonna have to downgrade a little bit. I can't deal with these men, Pookies and Ray Rays, who's over here making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every single day of illegal money. I'm not gonna be able to deal with them, right? But hey, I want to move on from that, but at the same time, I still want that lifestyle that they were providing me from this guy. And a lot of your guys who are average men who work in your average job, right, who work their way up to get to where they're at, it's sitting over here like, man, look, baby girl, I ain't got it like that to be sitting over here just throwing all this money at you. I ain't got it like that to be sitting over here, man, just spending bread on you and going broke for you. Especially not over no damn wedding. So, like I said, man, it's just entitlement to the next. It's entitlement beyond entitlement. But at the end of the day, it's going to fall on that man on whether he wants to sit here and continue to stay with that woman, right? Because you're seeing the red signs. You see all of the signs. Now it's your choice. Do you want to sit over here and put a baby in that woman and go ahead and get married? Because if you get married, you're gonna go downhill from there. Because you can tell she's already materialistic. You can tell that she's all about money. So if y'all get divorced, she's gonna take your money. But y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.